What? Say that again? Well, hello there. I'm here to share a haunting story with you. This haunting is happening right now, and it's about a doll. I'm going to call her Madge. My mom went to an antique mall. She's an antiques dealer. While there, she came across a cabinet full of dolls. She picked one up. It was dressed in old clothes and was missing an eye. Of course, my mom couldn't resist. She had to have it. She brought the doll home. And that night, we heard footsteps in the attic. Mom put the doll in my room. At first, I thought nothing of it, just your typical creaky old house. But one night, I woke up and heard what sounded like high heels clicking down the hallway. Then, I heard my name being called. I thought I was going crazy. Maybe it was just the wind. But lately, it's been happening more and more. Now, to add to this, my brother and I have been arguing a lot lately. Whenever he argues with me, we stop speaking for days. Well, one night I woke up to hearing my name being called again. This time, though, it was desperate. I sat up in bed and heard footsteps near my door. Then the door slowly opened. I screamed and buried my face in my pillow. I was too afraid to look. Then I heard my brother's voice. He asked what was wrong. I responded, nothing. I was too afraid to speak above a whisper. I looked at the doorway. It was pitch black. No light was on or anything. And yet somehow I could see my brother standing in the darkness, and he was looking at the doll in my closet. His face was pale and his eyes wide. I remember thinking, how could he see anything? Then he ran out of the room. Well, I got over the fright and went back to sleep. In the morning, I told my mom what happened. She said that must have been the doll. She never liked that doll anyway. And then she took it back to the mall and sold it. What happens next? Well, my brother stopped talking to me for a week, just like he always does whenever we argue. But then one night I woke up and I heard my name being called. I knew it was him. He was calling me. I walked out of my room and called out for him. Found him in the kitchen crying. He poured his heart out to me. He admitted that he'd been bullying me lately because he was jealous of something. Then he apologized. And then after he left, I threw myself on my bed and cried. I couldn't stop crying. I kept thinking about how the doll must have been haunted, and I wondered what would happen now that it was gone. But maybe I didn't need to worry because my brother and I were finally speaking again. But then that's when the phone rang. It was my grandma. She was crying. She asked if I had hurt my brother. I said no. And then she told me that he had jumped off the roof. He had tried to commit suicide. I rushed to his side, and I remember sitting in the hospital and watching him walk out of the room. He was okay, but he would never be the same. I blamed myself for what happened. I wondered if the doll had cursed him, but no one else seemed to think so. They said that it was just a phase, but I knew it was the doll. I knew that that doll was evil, and I still have nightmares about that doll. I hope whoever bought it knows what they're getting themselves into, because that doll ruined my life.